The PPPC councillors of New Amsterdam are peeved about several issues arising at meetings at the town hall. More from Michael Can.
People's Progressive Party civic councillors that are part of the 5th Town Council in New Amsterdam believe that even though they were democratically elected, their voices are not heard at statutory meetings. On Monday, October 30th, 2023, 5 of the 6 PPPC councillors held a press briefing at Freedom House in New Amsterdam, where Ms. Carol Trim-Bagot said,
"The mayor came up with a frivolity to silence my voice this morning in the meeting. I was told to sit down. I was told I couldn't speak for the rest of the meeting. So collectively, we left the meeting and we came back to our office to have some discussion."
The press briefing was called as a result of a falling out between the councillors and the mayor of New Amsterdam, who they accused of being partial. Councillor Joel Amsterdam said,
"The situation here has become intolerable. The environment here is very, very toxic. There is always an attempt to silence the People's Progressive Party civic councillors, even though we represent nearly half of the residents in New Amsterdam."
Deputy Mayor Kirk Fraser, during a press briefing today, responded,
"This place is not a place where we can go on and on and on and on. There are debates, or this place, there are debates, and based on those debates, the outcome is what would lead into the decisions that are taken."
Ms. Onika Ramsachit, a councillor of the PPPC, also mentioned,
"The mayor's vision statement state inclusivity for sustainable development. That's his main aim or goal that he's saying that he's going by. But from the last meeting came out that no, we don't have that. The public is being misguided by the whole aim about inclusivity."
Councillor Nicola Luther then stated,
"My thing is that the culture at the town council, it needs to change. People's way of thinking, they're thinking one-sided because they've been dominating the town council in terms of decision making and all of that. And we're not getting an opportunity to make informed decisions for the residents of the community."
Councillor Rupchan Singh, who was visibly upset, then stressed,
"As the mayor for the council, is not dealing with you. And he is trying to sideline us as the PPP councillors, but we are not going to stay silent. We are going to bring it out so that the community, the people in the town and the constituency community must know what's going on in the council. Because if we don't do it this way, then we are going to be held responsible because the community is the residents saying we put you there for a purpose."
APNU Councillor Kwesi Isaacs then responded,
"We sit here and we're willing to work with everyone, all councillors at all times. It always has been that way and it always will remain that way. So hearing some of these things is kind of worrying to us because at no point in time for the 5th council did we ever show in any way that we're not willing to work with the PPP councillors."
Meanwhile, the Mayor of New Amsterdam, His Worship Wainwright McIntosh, spoke with the media today in the chambers of the MNTC and had this to say regarding the allegations leveled against him by the PPPC councillors.
"The seat of the mayor is dedicated to the citizens of New Amsterdam. And citizens of New Amsterdam have a right and a responsibility to let your voices be heard. The mayor and the deputy mayor, along with sitting councillors, have a duty and a responsibility to every citizen of New Amsterdam, regardless of your religious persuasion, regardless of your ethnicity. We are here to work for the better good of every community across this township of New Amsterdam."
Acting Town Clerk Devon Galley then stated,
outside of the agenda, any other question councillors would want to ask, they will have to put same in writing. We usually conduct our meeting according to what is on the agenda. So anything outside of the agenda, he or she will have to put same in writing. Notice of motion and questions, except as hereafter, provided a member wishing to move a motion or to ask a question shall give notice in writing to the town clerk, but a motion shall not become a subject of discussion and a question shall not be answered until the next ordinary meeting. The notice, if not given at a meeting of the council, must be delivered to the town clerk at least 96 hours before the meeting at which it is intended to be brought forward.
Mayor McIntosh maintained,
if we're talking inclusivity and bipartisan relationships, these are the hindrances that we must note. If we're to go back at the minutes and footage of those meetings, you will see clearly since August the absence of PPP councillors, and what that is saying, they're not interested in working collaboratively.
Mayor Wainwright McIntosh believes that there is room to facilitate a better working relationship between the APNU and the PPPC councillors.
I wish to put on record, as the sitting mayor, I will not be entertaining any form of disrespect coming from either side of the house. I will not be entertaining disrespectful attitudes and behavior. And as a result of that, the 2801 will be my guide during my tenure as mayor of this town of New Amsterdam.
Michael Khan, Channel 8 News.